Hello. I'm done. Well, not done. I got Pfizer, so I will be back here in 21 days. But vaccinated. Hello friends, it is that time. I am going to head to the mall and get ready for my vaccination. I'm gonna go a little early. Hopefully I can walk around the mall for 10 to 15 minutes because it's too cold to walk outside. It is winter. It was in the 20s for the wind chill this morning. But yeah, let's go. I just walked around the mall for about 10 minutes. It only gave me 5 minutes of exercise time, even though I'm going pretty fast. Oh well, my heart doesn't want to go up. I'm just gonna have to jog after my vaccine tonight. But I'm heading back out of the mall because you have to go out through a closed department store. So this one's actually gonna be closed soon. This mall is dying. But yeah, gotta find the mattresses again, go out and go get mine. Hello. I'm done. Well, not done. I got Pfizer, so I will be back here in 21 days. But vaccinated halfway. It was fine. I didn't panic. They didn't make you stop anywhere except for your 15-minute wait afterwards, so I didn't really have any time to freak out about all the people there until then. But we were in chairs, 6 feet apart. Nobody, did I just say 6 feet apart? 6 feet apart. And yeah, nobody was coughing or anything, so I didn't have to feel uncomfortable or nervous. It went great. The volunteers were great. I saw one of the librarians, the children's librarians there volunteering for the intake, which is amazing. And yeah, everybody was so kind. I don't know if it was a nurse or a doctor or whatever who gave my shot. She was wonderful and talked about me being on blood thinners, just that I might bruise a little bit, but it shouldn't interfere anything. And yeah, I was still a little shaky from making it through, but I did it, and grateful to a friend who volunteers here telling me to park over here by this Sears. She told me that it is a one-way through the system. You go in the other door around the corner and come out here. So perfect for a really cold day like today. Plus I was able to go into the Sears and do a lap around the mall to get a little bit of exercise and a little bit of nerves out. But now I'm gonna head home and hopefully do quiet time. In terms of the shot, I didn't really feel the needle too much, just like a tiny poke. I stab myself with sewing needles all the time. I almost felt the stuff going in, kind of. I would say feels more cold than hot, but not much. And then she told me I'll feel the needle and it was like an auto injector, though not as spring-loaded as the ones I'm used to from my Levinox shots back when I was on those. And then, yeah, within a minute, my arm started to get sore and achy. At the moment, while I'm moving around and not just sitting still in the waiting chair, it doesn't feel as weird and sore. So I think it's like dissipating, going through my system, but the real soreness is probably coming. I think that initial like instant sore was just the jab, and I know I wasn't relaxed like she suggested. I'm like cold and nervous, so yeah, but I'm doing good and I will keep you updated on how I feel, but now I need to drive home. Okay friends, it is quiet time and I need it. I was already starting to be tired today. I was tired of just the time change. This week I have to set my alarm so that I wake up at the new 8 and not the old 8. And yeah, my arm is still tired and sore and heavy. And I feel like I'm getting a headache, but not quite. That could just be allergies, who knows. Anyway, I just put up my hair. Man, it looks so dark because I put pink in it. It makes my dark blonde roots look so dark. But yeah, I'm so close to finishing this pink hair, by the way. That's all I have left of the white. And then I'll be touching up a couple of these, bleaching the roots, and then just trying to make it through a couple weeks of pink. And then figuring out a transition color, probably lavender if I have it. But yeah, no real updates on the vaccine situation. I feel the same, but I'm looking forward to some quiet time. thought I'd have a little chat with you while I am working on sushi stuff. Can you see it? At the moment, I have just started making teeny tiny sushi. Let me show you, but it is not glued to the plate yet, so I'll try to be careful. I don't think it's focusing on it. I'll show you in a minute when I'm done talking. Sorry for the noise. Sebastian is jumping on his trampoline, and the dog is just jumping up and down because that's what he does when somebody stands up. Anyway, yeah, vaccine day. My arm is so sore. I also keep having these waves of feeling really tired, but not in a normal way, in a really weird way. It's kind of like when you're having a really intense dream and you suddenly get woken up and you just feel really foggy brained, and it's just, you're exhausted and confused and brain fog.
I can go in my trampoline.
I will see when I come up, okay? In 15 minutes. In 15 minutes I'll see it, because I'm in the middle of gluing and it'll dry. I promise on the way up to bed you can show me all your tricks, okay? Okay?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm talking to everybody. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Yeah, so besides that, I'm feeling fine so far. I know, I think they say 12 hours is when things start up. Please don't throw that over here. I've got so much that could blow away. I hope you don't mind if I keep cutting and I'm not looking at you, but I guess I can just like go over in more detail what happened. I'll start from when I left my quick 10-minute mall walk and went outside the building to the entrance of the old Nordstrom's. There was maybe 6 to 8 people, but they weren't in a line like I'd seen from a distance. They were in a cluster. And there's also 3 people in volunteer vests outside, and they would check your phone for the QR code. Everybody gets a QR code when they sign up. Baby, no. You're gonna hit the computer. Everybody gets a QR code when they make an appointment. So they check that there's a QR code, they don't scan it, and they read the appointment time to make sure you're there on the right day and time. So even though there was like a cluster of people, it went fast because there were several groups. It seemed like 2 or 3 people were going at a time, like a family, couples, and they just look and they send you in, and you're immediately in between some like plastic tape and cones, like traffic cone kind of thing. There are big signs saying please do not film. So yeah, besides the first few steps in the door, I did not film. Unfortunately, it would have been great to get the experience, but it's for privacy reasons. I would not have shown anybody's face, but they don't know that, so totally understandable. The phone got to put in my pocket until they needed to scan my name. So I went through the winding queue. It only took a minute. There was only a couple people ahead of me. And then we get to a bank of long tables with one person at a computer at each one. I recognized one of our favorite librarians, so he gave me a wave, but the person in front of me got his table, and I was sent around to the second row and assigned a sweet lady. She's really nice. I was like, this is so weird being in this old Nordstrom's. It's so strange. She's like, yeah, post-apocalyptic Nordstrom's, because you could see like the fixtures. The vaccination tables were all at the makeup counters. So weird. I had to wait in the shoe department, what used to be the shoe department, for just like reactions. But anyway, I get to that registration table, they scan you, they make you confirm your birth date and your name, and they write your name and birthday on the famous vaccination card that all the news stories say, stop holding it up, it's got personal information. And at that point you still don't know what you're gonna get. So she sent me off to another queue. You start walking, the lady points you down more winding areas. And you get to the end of that queue. Again, there's not that many people,
Mama.
so you're never stopping. Baby, let me finish talking. And the man in the volunteer vest at the end of that one assigns you a vaccination station. They were things like G5. I think I got G5. So I went over. There was another very kind lady, and did she scan my code? Yeah, I think she scanned my code too. She had a computer. The night before, I was supposed to get an email saying I would get a survey to fill out the night before. I did not get an email, but I did go into my account and I saw it as an action item on my account.
Mom.
Baby, I'm talking.
Give me.
What?
I want to hear you.
You're ruining that chair.
But
No, I'll see it later. So she scanned me in, confirmed the name and birth date again, and on that survey I had filled out, I did have to mark that I am on medicine in my blood. So she's like, I see that you're on blood thinners of some sort. I don't anticipate that interfering with your medicine. You might have more bruising. I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of used to that. I'm also very used to shots from nearly a year of injecting myself with Lovenox before I switched to aspirin, which has just been such a huge improvement on my quality of life. Slightly less blood thinning, but still my blood is very thin. I don't stop bleeding when I nick myself. It'll bleed for days. I bruise easily, so it's definitely doing its job. Oh, I'm almost dropping my little tray. It's time for some glue. So yeah, she went over that really quickly, and then she said, and today you're getting Pfizer. She filled out Pfizer and the date and the time even, so that I know when I needed to stop waiting for reaction. It was very fast. I assume she wiped me down. I wasn't looking at that point. She had said to relax my arm, and I was really cold and like hunched up, so as soon as he said that, I just focused on taking a few deep breaths and relaxing my arms, and at that point she already had the needle in my arm. And I could feel it come in. As I said, it felt maybe a little bit cooler than me, and she said, you're gonna feel the needle go in, and I felt the chunk. Similar to what my Lovenox injections did. They were self-injecting, so I lined it up and pushed the button, but those were much more violent, and I definitely felt her put the needle in. So I think she injects it and maybe it's auto-retracting so that nobody gets stuck or anything from a dirty needle. I'm just making a little tray that it's, because I'm wearing dark clothes, it's not going to want to focus. I'll show everything at the end. So yeah, that was fine. It felt like a normal shot. Luckily, Jax has realized that shots are not that bad. It's a tiny little poke, and it's just you're dealing with the soreness afterward. She sent me off to the waiting area where the lady working there goes through the same spiel for everybody, asking if you were assigned a 15-minute wait or a 30-minute wait. I was 15 because I have no allergies that cause anaphylaxis. I have mild allergy to walnuts, so I'm very cautious about those because nut allergies can suddenly get worse. But yeah, no anaphylaxis for me, so I was in the 15-minute area, and you're told to self-time. So Siri hooked me up and was doing my timer. I just sent a few messages out and just chilled. I would have loved to film again, but could not. And yeah, when I was done, you just get up and walk out when your time is up. And that was that. So my arm started hurting by the time I made it to the seating area to wait, a minute later. And it was pretty bad at first, and then it eased up, and then it got really sore instead of just painful. So I'm sore, and it definitely, I don't want to go past this. I can, but oh, I cringe. And I didn't realize how much I lift my left arm. I thought I didn't use it that much. This hand is slightly numb from strokes, but I guess I use this arm a lot. The muscles are bigger on this arm. Yeah. maybe, I don't know, maybe I made the wrong choice, but I'm right-handed, so I'm gonna go with I made the right decision. We'll see. Anyway, let me see what time it is. Oh, I have 3 minutes till 9. Yeah, that was the experience. I've had that tiredness that comes and goes. I'm sitting here and I'm feeling fine right now. And I'm just gonna wait and see. It says 12 hours is when like the flu-y kind of symptoms kick in. And we'll just have to wait and see how I feel tomorrow. Well, I guess tonight, 12 hours will be around my bedtime. Right before I go to bed, I'll be braiding. So we'll see if I need to bundle up in bed because I'm feeling fevery. But I think I'm just gonna end it here. He is a nut job up there. I can hear him running, if you can hear all that stomping. And that's about all I had going on in this vlog. It's going to be so cold this week. It's even gonna sleet and snow tomorrow. Nothing that would stick. We've had so much warm weather. Fake spring, false spring, whatever they say in the Virginia meme. And then winter's back. Winter's revenge is our current season. So probably no walk. If we do, we're just gonna get super hot beverages and walk back and forth in the shopping center or something, because no, thank you. But yeah, I'm just going to leave you now. And I wish I could do more sushi, but I think my time is up. Gotta go be a responsible adult. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'm sorry I didn't have footage of the process. Just wasn't allowed. Good night, guys. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, you know I'm gonna say it, wash your hands.